No, I have to go to the bathroom. It's such a long call.
It's 36-minute call. Hey, please be lookout for my. I just say self Bryce.
Okay, I hunted Bryce down and I had him send the link you guys were using. Let's see if that one will work.
Okay. Back out the real quick.
Click it on. Is it on? Did you click it?
Well, this one is cool.
Okay. I see you. Yay, us. Okay. Oh, let's get there. Can you see me?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Join with the know that you're here.
It said you were there. Participants. It says you're there. Joined. Oh. Oh, thanks. Well, it helps if I click the button. Sorry.
All right. Well, I guess I'll pick up with here.
No, don't hang up yet because if this thing is kind of sketchy.
Oh, okay.
Let's keep both of them open.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, go ahead and share your screen.
Let's see here. You pick the right one here.
Yes, I can. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. So let's go. Can you hear me now? Okay. So go ahead and show the pull up a balance sheet. Let's look at the liability section. Let's see what they have sitting out there.
You want for last year?
We're doing as of January 31st, correct?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Let's go down. You're in the inventory. So let's keep scrolling down. Let's go down to liabilities. Okay. Interesting. So he only has one large loan out there, 36,000. Where are all of the loans? Oh, let's go into accounts payable.
Okay.
Can you run an AP? Yep. These are transactions. Can you just bring up a AP aging? So let's see what's sitting out there.
Okay.
Want a detail?
What was that?
Want a detail one?
Oh, right here.
Right. Yeah.
And make sure we have. As bill on January.
Not exactly what I was looking for. This is all the transaction,
Right.
and it shows what's past due. Go back to the, I'm sorry, go back to the summary one. So he only has 2 payables out there?
I'm not even 100% sure.
And so he only has 2 payables out there. He's got Polaris and North Point.
It's the only one that you'll see journal entries made for if you install.
Do you know if there's a detail anywhere of the 123 or the 377?
In like in their history of journal entry
Or a spreadsheet anywhere to show what makes up the 123?
I'm not sure if that was in any of these that he had sent me.
Okay, I was just curious because if you're looking at the curtailment, right, you're looking at the principal balance. And so we're assuming that he has a payoff schedule. And that 35, I'm looking at the second one that we opened up, and the 35, 70, 74 is probably included in that line that says North Point for 377. Does that make sense?
And again,
So the balance of 377, 566 for North Point, he probably has a schedule of what makes that up, when it's due, and how much is due per month. And that probably most likely would agree with the statement that we just opened up from North Point, showing the curtailment amount and the interest amount. So therefore, the only entry you really need to make is just to accrue the interest.
okay.
I'm fairly certain that that is a true statement. Go ahead and let's run the detail again for just for North Point. Let's see if we see that 361674 payment.
You want me to go back to the aging detail?
Yeah, please. And let's find, yeah. Can you go back up to the filter? And let's just look at this year.
It still pull up everything from.
Good question. Go ahead and scroll down. That's okay. Let's go down to the bottom. Well, first of all, I'm a little confused with what I'm seeing because we just saw that the balance was 377 on the summary report, but this is showing that the balance is 500.
Right.
Oh, this is everything. This is this is not sorted by vendor. That's what it is.
Okay.
Can you sort that by vendor? You see, yeah, go down where it says filters. Go down. Go to your right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Let's scroll down there. No, it's still not filtering it. Weird. Can you export that to Excel? Yep. Did you see it?
Wait, am I looking for here?
I'm not seeing anything. I'm still seeing your QuickBooks screen. Did it export to Excel? Can you bring up the sheet?
Yep. Different. Screen here.
Okay.
It was this one. Okay. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So enable editing. You just lost it.
Oh dear, okay. Why does it do that? Okay.
Can you sort that by vendor?
Okay, how do you do that? Because I don't have a lot of experience with Excel.
Okay. Can you click on the very, can you mute me on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you click on the triangle up top left side? To pick the whole spreadsheet?
I gotta figure out where that went now.
Now go data,
Where's
top, in the top ribbon. Oh, you don't have a version of Excel. That's why it's not letting you do that.
I'm sure. So that's why I don't know why all these notifications keep coming up, because that's what I'm paying for is Excel and Word, and sure why.
Click activate. Let's see what it does. What does it do when you hit activate?
Please sign in or create an account, and I already was signed in.
Okay, let's go back to QuickBooks.
Yeah, every time I do this, I sign in, and then the next time I try to do something on there, it says I need to activate my account. Not quite sure why it's doing, but okay. Now I gotta share the right screen here.
Yeah, let's go back to QuickBooks and let's go back to the summary aging. And we'll drill down through the summary aging. Now, click on the 377. So now scroll down. That's easier to follow. Let's get down off to the bottom. Okay. Okay, we're good. So it looks like he's been doing journal entries. So can you click on the last journal entry that was done for 22/1/22? Nope, down, 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 down. One more, right there.
Right.
Yeah, the very last one. And so he inventory. Okay. So basically he is that 21. Yeah, so you need to find out the detail behind this North Point inventory one.
Okay.
Okay, can you go back, hit your back arrow? Let's go back to that the previous screen. Click on we are in North Point, right? Click on the, yeah, that one, the 1131. I see the 87. That 8768.
Yeah.
Didn't you have two from North Point? Or only the one?
It's monthly end statement.
Hold on a second, I'm sorry.
And as far as a dealer billing statement for the month,
Yeah, you only had the one.
right? For North Point, and then I have the Polaris one for their electric vehicles.
Go back to your summary. Let's see if we can find this payment of 361674 that was recorded.
Okay.
So let's go back. The payment was made in December. Whoops. You can go back where you were in the right place. Click on the 377 again. And scroll down. Yeah, see, I don't see a payment of that. It has to have been made in here. Because if this is January, they received the statement then. It has to be in that 12. Can you go back down again, please? Click on that. Yeah, it has to be in this entry.
Do you want me to show you the history of the journal entries that he made for December? Because I thought it was really interesting. There's like 4 of the same kind, like it's the exact same journal entry, but it shows up 4 times. And I'm not quite sure what the purpose of that was.
Hold on one second. Oh, there's a lot going on in this statement. Oh, interesting. Can you, sorry, go back to the summary. So according to the statement, he should only owe 300,000, not 377. So that's really interesting.
Or just kind of guidance for these financial statements, because these are what he said he's gonna send me every month, and I really have no idea how to interpret them, let alone make the appropriate journal entry for them. Like I said, these types of statements are all somewhat new.
Do you have this statement for December, just out of curiosity?
You know? But I can see, I know, let me go back to my email and check in here, because I know his CPA sent me some.
You want to come out?
Sent me some detail. And I think he used an example from December. So let me pull this up here real quick. So we're in North Point. Okay, so I do have the statement from December he sent me, and then highlighted a couple of things. If you want me to share this screen.
Would you please?
Yes, let me figure out how to do that. Share. Okay, can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is what he sent me to kind of, when he was explaining in the email what he was doing with these journal entries, and I do see, you know, he highlighted some things here. I'm not, I mean, it didn't really do any help, because I don't know how to
Okay, so it's really small. Can you just tell me what, scroll back up and tell me what's highlighted? Or if you could make the screen bigger, that would be really great.
How can I make the screen bigger?
Hit Control plus.
Oh, there we go. Wow, I learned something new every day.
Okay, now scroll down. Okay, stop. So we've got a 32, 959, 90. That looks like that column is like a balance on American Honda.
Yes, American Honda Motor. And then that was the end of the month principal balance.
So this is December principal. Okay, let's go down to the next one.
Okay, and so then now we're in Brig USA,
Okay.
the end of the month. Principal, I mean, there's a lot in between.
Yep.
Down here, the end of the month principal for that is 325,057.64.
Okay. Those two added together is how much? I don't have my calculator.
Yeah, I
I can use my phone.
got, okay. Okay, so we got 7.64. I gotta go back up and get the other number here. 32,959. We got
358, 017, 54. Okay, so this is the December balance. Can you scroll down? What else do we have on this sheet?
okay, come on, we're down here, we got those two.
Whoops, okay, and anything else?
Yep. At the end.
Okay, so this is saying that a payment of 12,058 is due. And this looks like it's all, so we got 3467.29 interest. And then 12,058.80 principal. That's 16. Okay, is that all that's on here?
One more. There's end of the year balance for,
Suzuki.
yep, Suzuki, and there was none for American Honda Motor up here.
Okay.
Is that a different one?
Yeah,
Okay, so then we got the Suzuki one.
and then we got a payment of 149.45 payment.
Okay.
Anything else?
Oh, yep, there's more. Let's see.
That's just the sum, that's just the totals, right? Okay, so let's go back to the December journal entry for North Point. And let's see if we can tie in these numbers.
Okay, let me get the right screen there. Okay. And then we gotta go back to
12.
North Point.
Can you please click on line 3? Click on, I'm sorry, go to the left.
On the plus.
And no, actually click on the account. Will it let you click on the account? Nope. I just want to jump to that account, 13,120.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, not from the journal entry? Okay. So 13,120. So if you go back to your chart of accounts and go to 13,120.
Register.
Yep. Let's see what it's at the end of December.
32,9599.
32,959.9, that's what he's doing. So he's getting back to the statement, and that 802.86 is the entry that's needed to get to what's on the statement at 32,959.
Okay,
Makes sense. Okay, so basically what you're looking at with this statement is basically the same thing, right?
I was trying to pull in where you're getting all of these numbers.
Am I moving? If I'm moving too fast, tell me, I'm sorry.
Next time.
You will be. So pull back up the North Point statement. Need to go? Do you want me to start? Yeah, I'm off if you want to go. Yeah, if you got the paper copies, then you can highlight on it, right? No, I'm not showing. Are you okay? I'm waiting for you to pull up the statement. No, I want to make sure that we're looking at the same thing, and I'm circling exactly what you're circling.
Okay, so which one was that?
The North Point, it should be, I think it was the second to last one on the, yeah, the one that says January NPCF.
Okay, right here?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
but you're still sharing QuickBooks.
Sharing the screens thing and everything.
I know, it takes a while to get used to it.
Okay, here we go. Share this one.
Okay. Make it just a tad bigger. Okay, all right, so let's scroll down to the next page. I see so American Motors. Do you see how the balance now is 27,057.04?
Yes,
So highlight that number. So that's basically your account 13,120 needs to be that balance. Do you see now how we're tying it back to the other journal entry? That December journal entry? So basically you're gonna pick back up the December journal entry, copy it, and just fill in these numbers.
okay,
Does that kind of make sense?
yes.
Okay, so let me be a little bit more clear. The December journal entry has all of the accounts that need to be adjusted. So if you look at that entry, it has the American Honda account, it has the Suzuki account, and it has the Brig account. I'm sorry?
North Point, yeah.
So you would pull up each one of those accounts in QuickBooks and see what the ending balance is. Then you would compare that ending balance with what's on this statement. So we just saw that American Honda had a balance of 32,959.90. This month, the balance is 27,057.04. So you have to make a journal entry to decrease it from 32 down to 27.
Okay,
That's line 1 of your journal entry. Okay, You're cool. That's fine. Okay. So then, pull back up your QuickBooks entry. You don't need to share your screen, just pull it back. You know what? Yeah, go ahead and share QuickBooks. I know I'm bouncing you all over the place. I'm used to having like 2 monitors.
I'm finding that it's,
Yeah, you always have multiple screens up whenever you're working, and you know, that is what it is.
okay.
Okay, so pull, okay, so. Yeah, go ahead and click on that journal entry. Whoops. We want to actually bring up the entry.
So then I think we need to,
Yeah, go back where you were.
so here's, yeah, because you see what I mean though, when you go to recent journal entries, there's like 1, 2, there's like a ton for the end of December, but I went through each of these and given 3 of them have like these blue things you can click on, but they're all the same journal entry, like nothing changed in all of these. I'm wondering why there are so many and why there's different.
Because each line of the journal entry, it's just showing up all of the separate lines of the journal entry. Those are a couple different journal entries. So you're looking at, you know, for December, you're looking at for just a couple entries, but you're seeing each line of the entry.
Okay,
It's just presentation.
okay.
Okay.
This is for other inventory. Hold on. That's for something else too. So we want this one, North Point. Okay. This is where we're at. Yep.
Right. So it looks like. Okay, so let's write this down. So account 13120 is Honda. Is North Point Honda. That's hard to say. Account 13110 is North Point Brig. And 13130 is North Point Suzuki. And 13150 is GEMINV. That seems like that should be a separate. Yeah, see, that's Polaris. But just write that down anyway.
Okay, 13. Good.
And then write down 54,000 COGS. It looks like that's interest. That's probably the interest entry. Okay, so now we need to go to your balance sheet and see what is the December balance in every one of these accounts.
Okay.
You can go back through yeah, balance sheet as of the 31st. No, I'm sorry, as of December, right? Because we're adjusting for January.
Okay.
December 1.
Month. Well, let's do that.
Yeah, it should.
Oh, well, it can't because we're in February. I forgot.
Oh,
Okay, so we want.
you can do last year.
Okay. Oh, if I can find it, here we go. Next year report.
Okay.
But we, okay.
You're good there. Scroll down. So we know, so balance in 13,120 is 32.
Wait,
Go up.
right.
There it is. Okay, 32, 959.90. That's 120. 110 is 325, 050, 764. And 130 is 15, 932, 18.
Then we need
150 is 122, 627.
oh. Two, 7.
Okay,
And then do we need to write down what the balance was for the cost of goods sold?
no, that's an income statement. That's an expense item. So, you don't need to pull it up, but go back to the January statement from North Point. And we're gonna write down, so these, write down what the January balances are supposed to be. Okay. So we see that American Honda balance is supposed to be 27,057.04. Write that down.
Do you want me to put that on the same sheet where I had the other ones?
Yeah, because you need to, if you have it in Excel or wherever you're writing it, you have to take the difference between what's in the general ledger and what is on the statement.
Will be 27, 05.
Okay, scroll down. Now Brig is 259, 267.66.
All right.
Scroll down to page 4 of 8. That's the Briggs number is 259, 267. And then let's scroll down from there. So then we see Suzuki is there's another one, American Honda. That didn't have a balance last month.
Yeah.
So we'll have to find out where that one is. So you're basically gonna have to find the general ledger account for that.
Okay.
But we know that
And 470.
no,
For Suzuki?
53, 62, 46. Go back up to December one. You don't need to show it. And see American, the 13388. Wasn't that a zero balance there?
Or
If you pull back up the December statement, go down towards the hold on.
American Honda Motor, yeah, it says there's zero balance.
Which it's kind of weird because the very first one says American Honda. And that's 27. So why is that one? Oh, it's new activity. Okay. So the 9108, we're gonna have to probably add that to 13,120.
Okay.
9108. So, and we also see that we also have that 114 02. The very bottom of the page. That's interest. So it doesn't look like he's booking the interest, looks like he's booking the COGS, cost of goods sold. So that, remember that entry in 54,000?
Yeah,
That's where that's, so that's where we would be booking the 11402. So, so scroll back up on your QuickBooks, showing what's on the screen. Because I wonder if there's another. I mean, Honda is Honda. I wonder if he wants those. I would go ahead and book them together. Okay, so then you would take the difference on each line, right? The 32,959 minus the 27,057, right? And that would be one of your entries. And so basically, oh wait, do you have a Polaris statement also? Did we see one? I don't see one.
the Polaris.
Oh, yeah. Polaris, we're saying that should be 122. Yeah, so the Polaris now it says the same balance, 122,627.
Their electric cars aren't really selling a whole lot right now.
Okay.
Okay, question is,
The 831. Yeah, we would need to be booking the, oh, this was the one that we didn't know what the difference was between the 831 and the 559. But it looks like we need to book 831 in interest someplace. 831.80 is what it appears like. So it looks like we're gonna have, so let's go back to our journal entry.
super helpful because at least now know how to, what numbers to look for.
Right.
Before it was all just the big jumbled mess. Okay, you want me to make a new journal entry or go back to that?
The one that we had. So I'm gonna type up the journal entry while we're talking.
Okay. We'll go back up to, what was the most recent one we had in here? Nope, that's not the one. Do not. Okay. All right, this one.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm typing while you're talking.
Finishing that.
Yeah.
Those receipts that he sent me, I don't necessarily have to do anything with those. That'll just help me when I go through and categorize to see, oh, that big amount there was to pay off that, and that's how I would categorize it.
Yes.
So I don't necessarily need these for any of the journal
Well,
entries.
not if you say it's already in your bank feed.
Yes, they were. I went categorize them.
Yeah, then that's fine. These are just supporting documents.
Okay.
Oh, what did I do? 9108.
You want to print between all of those?
Hold on. No. So it looks like I put it in a spreadsheet, so it's really helpful when you do it that way.
Yeah. doing that because I'm paying for Microsoft Office, so I should be able to use Excel and Word without getting that message. I don't know why it's doing that.
So, do you use Google Sheets?
No, I do not.
Because I mean, that's also an option, right? And that's free. So if you can't use Excel, use Google Sheets and it works basically the same way. So it looks like, so 1310, which is the North Point Honda, went from 32,959 up to 27,057 plus an additional 9108. So basically that the entry is we need to increase that liability. At 13,120. I might have said it wrong, I'm sorry. Yep. So we want to credit 13,120 for 3905.14.
Hold on here. Is there any way, I mean, you can still see the screen, is there any way to copy this and then just replace, how do you copy this journal entry to reuse it?
Yeah, you should be able to scroll down, scroll down. There should be. There it is, copy.
And then the end of January for this entry, correct?
Correct.
First.
Yeah.
February 31st.
Yeah.
And so then the first one is that
120.
120, which is Honda. Okay.
Yep. So we're gonna the number is 3905.14.
Okay.
And that number is just the 32 minus the 27.
Plus that 9108.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a typo. 9108. Make sure you check these numbers. The number is 3205.14.
14. Okay. Let me get there.
Okay. So the next one, the next one is Brig. That entry, that went from 325 down to 259. So we have a debit.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's decreasing.
been credited last time then because he added more
Yeah,
than inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
so go over to the debit. Yeah, it's 65789.98. One more time, 65789.98.
5789.98.
Yep,
I'm gonna make sure I'm writing these down here too, so I can reference
yeah, make sure you go back and check it.
789.98. Okay.
And 13,130 Suzuki.
Okay.
Suzuki went from 15 down to 53, so we have a debit
Okay.
of 10,569.72.
And 6, 8, 7,
Okay. And so your AP entry there. Whoops. Because he put Polaris and North Point on the same entry. Correct. Your AP is a credit of 73,154.56.
73.
73,154.56.
Okay, and how did you get this number here? Was it just, all of these differences that we had added together?
Correct. 13,120, 13,110, and 13,130 added together is 73.
Okay. Let me just make note here.
Okay.
Accounts payable, and then that was.
Line 1 and line 2, you can make 0 because Polaris didn't have any change.
Okay.
I wouldn't delete the lines. I would go ahead and just make them 0. Just so that you have them for reference next month.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll be confused where they came from. Right?
Gem inventory, if that difference decreased, it debit, but if it increased, like they added more, it's credit.
Correct.
Okay, and then the opposite for accounts payable.
Right. Wait, now we've got to do the cost of goods sold. That's 114.02.
Where do you, and can you explain where?
Remember going back to the North Point statement down at the bottom?
Right.
There was 114.02. I'm not sure where the 111.72 comes in though. I know for sure 114.02 is definitely the cost of goods sold. The 111.17, that I'm not sure. We need to go back to the December statement and see if we do anything with that. So make that 114.02. It's a debit because it's an expense. You're gonna have to make another AP line for 114.02.
What they have, 2,000.
Yeah.
So,
That looks good.
oh, okay, and then we just have to figure out what the 111.72 came from?
Yeah, if pull up the December statement, do you see down at the bottom, do you see anything like that on the last one?
To go back here and find it again, I'm sorry.
You're okay. Get that second and third screen going.
Yeah, no, I need to. Yeah, because this is kind of a pain having to figure out where all of these are. Okay, so from December, see here, is this. I don't have. Oh wait, we want North Point, not this one. North Point's inventory, okay,
The December.
December. Okay, so. Yeah, they still have that 111.72 on there,
They do.
yeah.
So it's got to be some kind of carry forward from something. I'm not exactly sure what that is.
Okay. I mean, we didn't really see that number anywhere, so I'm wondering if it even, like, is that included in?
It isn't. It's something else. But in that December statement, you do see the 140.160, correct? Down at the bottom where it says interest and fees,
Yeah, because it says 149.45.
149.45. But he made an entry for 141.
Right.
Not sure where his entry came from, but I'm not gonna worry about it because it clearly says 114.02.
Oh.
Hey,
Yes.
hold on 1 second, Rebecca.
Yeah.
Did you want to do something? Do you want to go downstairs and go walking around or anything like that? All right. Don't let me hold you. We won't be much longer though, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are gonna go see that movie?
I don't think we're gonna go see.
Alright.
We'll do something else. There's other things we can do. Okay, we can see other movies. Let's go find a different movie. Can you go down? Okay. So that looks like that entry. I think that's it, right? That's everything that's accounted for?
B. I'm just going to put these papers back the way I had them so that I can use those for my record. And then I have the bank statements to go through and reconcile once we're done here.
Okay,
The only thing that's left is, remember, he is switching over from Polaris to DLL. And remember, he made that opening balance or that,
right, the deposit, the $500.
yeah. Or,
You still have to make the entry, right? Because cash left the company. So let's go back to his balance sheet. Sure.
okay, save and close this one, and now I know how to figure that out for next month, and hopefully I remember all of my notes.
You know where I'm at.
It's payable, you must choose a vendor in the name field. Oh. Vendor.
Yeah, North Point.
Awesome, I feel so much better that it's done now.
Good.
Okay, in the banking, because when he was explaining things to me on the phone, I'm wondering if that 500 was something that was categorized. I have a lot for
Yeah, it looks like it's matched.
3. Where's the date on this?
Oh, yeah, it says deposit. Yep, it looks good.
Okay, so then there doesn't have to be any entry. We must have just been sending this again for more supporting document to just support everything.
Yeah,
Verify. Awesome. Okay, I feel so much better.
yeah, that's perfect.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go through and make sure my notes are clear to read for next time, but this helped tremendously. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So if anything doesn't make sense when you go through it, just let me know. But everything else seems to be pretty straightforward.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Talk to you soon.
All right.
All right, bye.